I want us to have a serious conversation because the things left unsaid are louder than anything spoken. This conversation isn't easy, but every step we take toward honesty strengthens the bond we share. I need us to talk openly because misunderstandings grow faster than we realize when words are withheld. Some truths are fragile, yet necessary. I want us to handle them together with care and love. I want us to speak seriously, not to fight, but to finally understand the feelings we've buried. Ignoring this matter won't make it disappear. It will only let doubts fester where trust should grow. I need your full attention because what I'm about to say could change how we move forward. I want us to have a conversation that matters because pretending to be okay isn't enough anymore. The silence between us has grown too heavy. Let's speak and lighten the weight on our hearts. I want honesty more than comfort. Let's have the courage to say what's been left unsaid. Some matters can't wait for the perfect time. I need us to address them before regret arrives. I want us to speak openly because clarity is the bridge between confusion and understanding. Every unspoken feeling has its own gravity. I want us to lift that weight together. I need us to talk seriously because unresolved emotions can quietly reshape everything between us. I want this conversation to heal, not hurt, to illuminate, not accuse, and to bring us closer. Silence has been our enemy for too long. Let's speak honestly and rebuild what's slipping away. I want us to face this with courage because the truth is the only way to move forward together. I need this conversation because pretending nothing is wrong only grows the distance between us. I want us to speak seriously because every honest word is a step toward trust and understanding. If we keep avoiding this, the bond we cherish will weaken. Clarity, care, and truth. Some truths are uncomfortable, but they're the only path to growth. I want us to face them together. I need us to talk openly because assumptions and silence are slowly changing the way we see each other. This isn't about blame. It's about honesty, understanding, and preserving the connection we both value. I want us to have a conversation where both hearts are heard, not just words exchanged. I need us to speak seriously because avoiding this will leave a mark on our bond we can't erase. Honesty might sting, but silence always wounds. I want us to speak before it's too late. I want us to talk openly because clarity is a gift we owe to each other before moving forward. Some issues are too important to leave unspoken. I need us to confront them together, gently but firmly. I want this conversation to be a turning point, where understanding replaces confusion and fear. I need us to speak seriously, because every unresolved feeling is quietly pulling us apart. I want us to have a conversation that frees our hearts rather than binds them in doubt. The weight of unspoken words can break us quietly. I need us to speak and release it. I want honesty between us, not just words. Let's speak with truth and listen with our hearts. I need us to talk openly because avoidance only makes the distance between us feel permanent. I want us to have a serious conversation because the clarity we gain will define our next chapter. Silence has grown too loud, and I need us to break it with honesty and understanding. I want this conversation to bring us closer, not push us apart, with words that heal and guide. I need us to speak seriously because unresolved feelings are like shadows, growing quietly, unnoticed, but real. I want us to talk openly because only through honest words can we truly reconnect and move forward every moment we wait. Confusion grows stronger. I need this conversation to restore clarity between us. I want us to face this seriously, not with anger, but with care, honesty, and courage. I need this conversation because avoidance is a temporary solution and clarity is forever. I want us to talk openly, to untangle the emotions we've left unspoken for too long. Every unsaid word becomes a wall. I want us to tear it down and rebuild understanding. I need us to speak seriously because clarity is a gift we can give each other right now. I want us to have a conversation that strengthens trust instead of letting doubts fester in silence. The longer we wait, the heavier the weight. I need honesty to lift it between us. I want us to talk openly because love without understanding is just words with no meaning. I need us to face this seriously because unresolved emotions are quietly shaping our future. I want us to have a conversation where truth is safe and understanding is the goal. I want us to have a conversation on a serious matter because ignoring it won't make the weight in my chest disappear. This isn't just a talk, it's a moment to clear the air before misunderstandings turn into regrets. There is something important I've been holding back, and it's time we face it together without fear. Our relationship deserves clarity, and the only way to find it is through a real conversation. I want us to have a serious conversation because pretending everything is fine has only made it worse. Some truths are hard to say, but harder to ignore. And I can't ignore this anymore. We've been dancing around this for too long, and it's time to confront it honestly and kindly. Understand each other without judgment. I want us to talk seriously, not to blame, but to finally make sense of what's happening between us. What I need most is honesty, and I believe you want the same. Let's have this conversation. Every unspoken word is a wall between us. Let's break it down together, carefully, respectfully. The silence has grown too loud. It's time to sit, speak, and truly listen to each other. This conversation isn't easy, but it's necessary if we want any hope for understanding or peace. I want us to speak openly, not to fight, but to finally bridge the gap that's grown between us. Some matters are too important to leave unsaid. I need your attention and your truth right now. We owe it to ourselves to speak clearly, to listen fully, and to find the clarity we've been avoiding. I want us to have a serious conversation because the truth matters more than comfort right now. No more half-truths or guesses. It's time we confront this fully, together, with care and honesty. This conversation could change everything, but only if we're brave enough to face it without defensiveness. I need us to talk seriously, because ignoring this won't protect us. It will only make things worse. The longer we wait, the heavier it becomes. Let's finally speak and lighten this burden together. I want us to speak openly because clarity is better than assumptions and peace is better than doubt. Some truths are uncomfortable but necessary. I want us to face them together with honesty and respect. This is a serious matter, and I need your attention, not just your ears, but your understanding. I want us to have this conversation before resentment takes root and grows where love once stood. Every important relationship reaches a crossroads. This is ours, and we need to face it together. I need us to talk seriously because half conversations leave scars, and I don't want us wounded. The longer we avoid this, the harder it will be. I want us to confront it with courage. I want us to speak honestly because pretending to be okay is only hiding the cracks in our connection. Some conversations are uncomfortable, but they're the ones that truly define the strength of our bond. I want us to sit and speak without interruptions, judgments, or assumptions. Just pure honesty. We owe it to each other to face this directly before it grows into something unmanageable. I want us to have a serious conversation because clarity is a gift and avoidance is a curse. What I need is your full attention, your heart, and your honesty because this matters more than pride. Ignoring this won't make it disappear. I want us to face it together before it's too late. I want us to speak fully and truthfully because every word left unsaid becomes a shadow between us. This isn't about winning or losing. It's about understanding, healing, and moving forward together. I want us to talk seriously because love requires honesty, even when it's uncomfortable or difficult. Our bond deserves clarity. Let's not let assumptions or silence define the path we take. I need to share my heart, and I want to hear yours. Only then can we find true understanding. I want us to talk now, before they turn into regrets we can't undo. I want us to have a conversation where honesty is safe and understanding is the only goal. The truth may hurt, but it also frees us. I want us to face it together. I need this conversation because unresolved feelings are pulling us apart. Silently, slowly, and surely, we can't fix what we ignore. I want us to talk with openness, care, and full hearts. I want us to speak seriously because love without understanding is just words without meaning. I want us to have this conversation because our hearts deserve clarity, even if the truth feels heavy. I need us to speak seriously because love without honesty is a fragile illusion waiting to break. I want us to talk openly because silence has built walls between us that only words can break. I need this conversation to heal the spaces that assumptions and doubts have quietly taken over. I want us to face this seriously because avoiding it only pushes understanding further out of reach. I need us to speak honestly, not to hurt, but to finally understand what's been left unsaid. I want us to have a conversation where listening matters as much as speaking, and hearts are hurt. I need this talk because unresolved feelings are silently shaping how we see each other every day. I want us to speak openly because clarity is stronger than fear and truth is stronger than doubt. I need us to face this seriously because pretending it doesn't exist is only delaying what must be said. I want us to have a conversation that uncovers truth, replaces confusion with understanding, and strengthens trust. I need honesty between us now because every day we wait, misunderstanding grows stronger than intention. I want us to talk openly because love thrives on truth and nothing else can sustain it fully. I need this serious conversation because silence has already cost us more than words ever could. I want us to speak with courage because avoidance only prolongs doubt and clarity brings freedom. I need us to face this because unresolved emotions silently shape the path our relationship is walking. I want us to have a conversation that matters not for blame but for honesty, clarity, and connection. I need us to speak openly because avoiding this moment only lets the weight grow heavier between us. I want us to face this seriously because truth is the only bridge strong enough to reconnect our hearts. I need this talk because unspoken words have become obstacles in the path of our trust and love. I want us to speak honestly because clarity nurtures growth and silence nurtures regret. I need us to have a conversation where hearts are vulnerable, words are real, and understanding guides us. I want us to talk seriously because pretending everything is fine only deepens the cracks we can no longer ignore. I need this conversation to untangle emotions before assumptions define what our relationship becomes. I want us to speak openly because every unspoken feeling pulls us farther from the connection we value. I need us to face this seriously because only honesty can transform confusion into clarity and distance into closeness. I want us to have a conversation where truth is safe and both hearts feel seen, understood, and respected. I need us to speak seriously because unresolved issues are quietly rewriting the story we thought we were writing together. I want us to talk openly because clarity gives wings to relationships that silence would quietly crush. I need this conversation because understanding can't grow where silence has planted seeds of doubt. I want us to face this seriously because love without clarity risks becoming a memory of what could have been. I need us to speak honestly because avoiding this moment will only leave us wondering what went wrong. I want us to have a conversation where every word is intentional, every feeling is acknowledged, and both hearts are hurt. I need us to speak openly because avoiding truth is easier in the moment but costly in the long run. I want us to talk seriously because clarity and understanding are the only way forward from confusion. I need this conversation to prevent regret from whispering the words we were too afraid to say. I want us to face this seriously because Unresolved feelings silently shape the distance between two hearts. I need us to speak honestly because clarity strengthens trust and silence slowly erodes it. I want us to have a conversation where truth isn't scary, but freeing and honesty builds rather than breaks. I need us to talk openly because love deserves honesty and our connection deserves a chance to grow. I want us to speak seriously because avoidance is temporary, but understanding lasts forever. I need this conversation because unspoken truths silently shape the way we love each other every day. I need us to face this seriously because clarity is stronger than fear and honesty stronger than silence. I want us to speak openly because ignoring this only lets misunderstandings define us instead of truth. I need this conversation to make sure our love is guided by understanding, not by assumptions or doubt.